What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican, co-wife.com. By the time this comes out, we should have launched at least the beta phase. So if you can still sign up, but I doubt you can. Make sure you get on co-wife.com and yeah, find yourself that male-female partner. Go for it. Abuamerican.com, betting guide, Mad Monkey. Check it out. So let's talk about what is, as of this moment, current events, but by the time this video will come out, will be old news. And by then, some other goofy situation will have popped up to, distract people from their crap lives and doing the work necessary to fix it. We're talking about Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. Now, obviously, Will Smith is an idiot. Will Smith is mad at everybody. He's not really mad at Chris Rock. I mean, if you don't know. Yes. So, he's mad at the world. He's mad at people cracking jokes on his wife, talking about his wife on the internet, because she's a goofball. Well, she's a garden tool. We know it. She admitted to it openly. She openly said it. That she was sleeping with her son's best friend while he was having mental and emotional issues. Sounds like an upright, outstanding person. Anyway, let's come to the point. He's yelling up there, or off stage, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth. He's yelling that, right? AKA trying to protect her dignity and honor. Now, if you look back on my channel, years ago, almost 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I was talking about this very thing. This exact thing. That you cannot defend the honor and dignity of a woman who has none. I literally said, it's like a guard told to guard these treasures, but the vault is open and the vault is empty. There's no treasures in there. There's just the idea of treasures inside of the vault. But there's no treasure inside of it. So he's standing there guarding what? Nothing, because there's nothing to guard. Protecting the honor and dignity of a woman who has none makes no sense whatsoever, gentlemen. And we find this happening a lot in the Ummah. Let's bring this full circle. We got sisters out here being goofballs, doing goofy things, saying goofy things, just all around being like absolute goofballs. I'm being polite when I say goofball, but we know what I'm talking about. They're being like, to the point where it's like, yo, we need to disown these people. And then we still got brothers out here trying to defend these sisters. Oh, this is your sisters, blah, 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 blah. Now look, I'm not saying that we remove them from Islam. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying she ain't a sister in Islam. But what I am saying is that brothers really need to pay attention to what they're doing. And sisters, you need to pay attention also. A lot of you sisters are out here talking about you want deference, you want respect, you want honor, you want dignity, but at the same time, you want that from the very people you're trashing, and you're out here defending, a lot of times, the trashy and defenseless behavior, indefensible behavior of some of these sisters. If a brother does something goofy online, y'all are like, that brother's trash, all men or whatever. Some of y'all just start, ranting and saying those feminist tropisms, like if, y'all are feminists. Some of you, I'm not saying all of you. But when a sister does some trashy stuff, y'all are on full defense mode. You see, now here's the problem with that. Automatically, by defending indefensible behavior, despite the fact that she shares your gender, and this goes for you men also, now we come back full circle for everybody, by defending indefensible behavior, by defending somebody who's doing something which is clearly indefensible. And we make the excuses for the Muslims. We have Muslims done as best as possible, but the internet has kind of messed that up. It's kind of made it difficult to do that. But by doing that, that person has taken it upon themselves to remove their honor and dignity on their own. And then when you defend that, you too take on that burden of removing dignity and honor from self. I I advise you against this behavior. Okay? Will Smith has lost all his dignity and honor. Nobody disputes this unless you're just a soft-headed moron. Nobody tries to even say that this guy has a shred of self-respect and dignity and personal honor left inside of him. That was a personal choice he made. And fine, you could say in that sense, it's a dignified choice. He chose to stay with his woman and forgive her because of love. Although, love makes you stupid. He said it himself in his award acceptance speech. Love makes you do stupid things. Yeah, staying with a whore is really a stupid thing. Staying with a woman who pines over her dead lover, wishing you were still here over you, the living husband, that's pretty stupid. That's pretty stupid. Don't be that guy at home. Don't be that guy Islamically. Just don't be that guy, period. Just don't be that guy. It's not even required of you or nor requested of you anywhere. Okay? Honor and dignity is something that you can lose through the actions of others. Be careful what hill you decide to die on. Dying on the hill of some garden tool. Yes. Yeah, good job cleaning that up. Dying on the hill, or picking a hill to die on, being the one of like some feckless garden tool, it's probably not a good choice. That's the lesson from Will Smith. Just remember that your dignity and honor, if you go around attaching it to random people on the internet, or even people off the internet who are completely unworthy of it, you're not protecting them, you're harming yourself. Because the person has already destroyed themselves, and now they're dragging you into their very pit that they've dug for themselves. There is no saving a person from that. You can't save them. You know how they say, we don't save these hoes? You can't save them. It's not that you don't. It's not that you're capable of doing it. It's impossible to do it. Now, obviously, I mixed in this with like Muslims and lessons, whatever else. Now, we're not saying our sisters are hoes. We do have some hojabis out there, but I'm not saying our sisters are hoes. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that even I, as Abuamerican, as much as I don't care about the opinion of most of you people out there who hate me, I really don't care. I still, my wife is here, she'll tell you, I still am careful about how I behave online and what I say online, because I do belong to a community, and that's the community of the Muslims. I belong to a community of Salafis. So even I restrict myself to what I say at times. Sometimes I get a little bit crazy and eccentric. Now I say it, I'm an eccentric Salafi, but there's limits. Make sure you know what they are. Do with that as you please. Your man, Abuamerican.